Punk Revolution now. I just want to start the video by saying viewer discretion is advised. This finger looks better. Viewer discretion is advised. We are going to be doing a lot of dicey topics in this video, not because I want to, but because I literally have to, thanks to Taylor Swift effectively, by dating Matty Healy, she's effectively endorsing racism, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, and literally fascism. I'm giving you my viewer discretion at the beginning of the video to say this video is going to cover those topics because Matty Healy is engaging in them and Taylor Swift is dating Matty Healy and therefore endorses those topics. I do not want to talk about those topics, but I want to give you a viewer discretion advice because those are freaking sensitive topics. Now, let's get started. This is the whole thingamajig. Basically, Matty Healy is the frontman of the 1975. Taylor Swift broke up with her boyfriend of 6 years a few months ago, like 1 month ago, basically, and is now immediately dating Matty Healy. No, I don't want to say immediately dating. That sounds judgmental. I'm not here to judge Taylor Swift. I'm just here to show you. I have always had a theory that if you are a white person who listens to country or makes country music, you're probably racist. That is just the nature of the United States culture and the subculture of country and redneck. And I've also had a theory that if you're a pop star, a country pop musician, you're definitely racist. So here we are. I'm basically here just to show you we need a punk revolution to take down the pop star hundred millions of dollars accumulated to Taylor Swift that she is using to funnel and enable racism. So enough of that. Let's see here. Can you see my Twitter? I hope you can. All right, so this is actually a Swiftie who made this thread, thinking as if she makes a thread exposing Matty Healy, that's going to somehow absolve her of her sins for enabling the entire racist system of Taylor Swift. Doesn't matter. I've always had issues with Taylor Swift, and now we finally get the sexist. I'm just seeing this tweet right now. It says Matty Healy is sexist. Okay, so we have Matty Healy, a thread of being racist, Islamophobic, anti-Semitic, sexist. All right. Jeez, Louise, that's a lot of words. All right, let's see. In January of this year, this is the frontman of I just want to reiterate, this is the frontman of the 1975 who Taylor Swift is now dating. So, all right. In January of this year, Matty was filmed doing the Nazi salute on stage while yelling, "Thank you, Kanye, very cool." Okay, so that's pretty bad. I don't get the humor of that. Look, I'm all about edgy jokes, okay? Farts, pee, poop, you name it, I love edgy jokes. But I am not going to make a joke about saying that anti-Semitism is cool. That is not a funny joke, and that is literally who Taylor Swift is dating now, okay? So that happened. Jewish people were mad at him, so... Okay, of course, duh, I'm mad at him, and I'm not even Jewish. Not funny, I understand. Okay, so then the same month he did the Hitler salute, he posted this list of Jews Wikipedia article on his Instagram story? What is that supposed to be funny? The only people who would find that funny are literally freaking 4chan trolls who think the existence of Jewish people are funny and they want to freaking do things. So that's stupid. And again, this is Taylor Swift. This is basically Taylor Swift tweeting stuff. All right, so in February of this year, so these were all in January, now we're in February, we have Matty Healy on the Adam Friedland Show, which is a podcast, basically the kind of like the remnants of Cumtown, the Cumtown 2 podcast. And, well, you know, Cumtown and the Adam Friedland Show, they get edgy. They do racist accents. You know, they're left-wing guys, so we all give them a pass to be edgy. It's not funny, you know, it's funny because they're being edgy. It's not funny because we're racist, right? Well, maybe for you and me who are built different, but for Matty Healy, when he goes on the Adam Friedland Show, he's not laughing at the sake of the fact that they're being edgy. He is being more edgy than freaking Adam Friedland. He is literally taking he is enabling the edginess and going to the next level with it. They literally removed this episode from Spotify and the other platforms because of how racist it was. Where normally what happens when Adam Friedland has a guest on and Nick Mullen, the guest gets all uncomfortable when Adam Friedland and Nick Mullen engage in offensive jokes. But Matty Healy, who is clearly a fascist, as we can see from literally doing these things, he is egging them on. He is literally doing racist accents himself. He is speaking with misogynist language, talking about women in very sexual, inappropriate ways. That's just not even funny. Okay, it's not even funny, because at least Cumtown and the Friedland show are at least, it's edgy. You're like, ooh, that's bad, but it's at least kind of funny, so you kind of feel uncomfortable. Matt Healy is doing this, and he's not even funny. He's just doing it because he's a psycho, right-winger, alt-right guy that is literally just wanting an excuse to open up his right-wing racism, and he's doing it, and they removed the show. All right. So this was in February, and Matty Healy, let's see, he's laughing as he encouraged the host to mock impressions. See, that's what I'm saying. Is like the point is like the hosts are supposed to do offensive things, and you're supposed to go ooh, like, and you wince because that's the dynamic that's funny and it's edgy and cringy. This is weird because Matty Healy is like a boy who's excited about racism, saying do more racism, and it's not supposed to work that way. And this is who Taylor Swift says. This is basically coming from Taylor Swift's mouth. All right, right before doing racist comments about Ice Spice, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're attacking Ice Spice. That's definitely not cool. It's not cool to be racist, especially not cool to be racist and offensive to an actual person. Misogyny. Okay, all right. He gave a non-apology saying, I'm a bit sorry if I offended you, which is not an apology. And then he made an Islamophobic joke, saying you start dating a Muslim girl, then boom, posted it to a story. So we've got racism, Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, misogyny. We got the whole thing. And this was February of this year. He thinks he's oppressed because he's an atheist, blah, blah, blah. All right, so we got the idea. He's continuing. He followed Kyle Rittenhouse on Instagram. He used Black Lives Matter to promote his song 3 days after George Floyd's murder. Okay, so it seems like there's a pretty big list here that indicates he uses the R word, blah, blah, blah. He seems like he's literally an alt-right guy. He keeps going on and on and on. How much stuff has he done? He's doing slurs. He's a narcissist. Okay, all right. Well, look, I'm not here to, say, oh, Matty Healy said bad things. I'm not here to do that. What I want to say is, I think it goes deeper than that. So let me just see here. So, let's see. Taylor Swift broke up with boyfriend. I gotta do some Google searching here real quick. So okay, here we go. I'll just share this with you. That's not really. Why am I using Bing? Everyone's gonna make fun of me don't make fun of me in the comments for using Bing. All right, so they broke up. When did they break up? They broke up it was in April. It was April 10th. So basically, here's the timeline. Matty Healy does a bunch of racist stuff in February. Taylor Swift breaks up with her boyfriend in April. Taylor Swift starts dating Matty Healy in May. So, I have a theory. I'm going to put the camera on me. I have a theory that Taylor Swift is so racist that she saw Matty Healy, someone who's like in her league famous-wise, basically, be openly racist. And she said, finally, there's someone who's famous who's also racist. I'm going to break up with my boyfriend and date him instead. So that's my theory. I don't have any proof of that. But folks, this is what I want to say. If you're a Taylor Swift fan, you cannot just post a Twitter thread talking about how you're mad about Taylor Swift dating Matty Healy because you think Matty Healy is bad. That does not absolve you. Taylor Swift is endorsing and enabling racism, Islamophobia, misogyny. Listening to Matty Healy enables that. Dating Matty Healy enables that. Listening to Taylor Swift enables the behavior of saying it's okay to... You're enabling an enabler if you listen to Taylor Swift, is basically what I'm trying to say. So, if you're listening to Taylor Swift, still, you are basically also a racist, misogynist, Islamophobic anti-Semite. So, just throwing that out there. And this is why we need a punk revolution. Because the ruling class doesn't care about you. Taylor Swift never cared. Look, it should be obvious listening to Taylor Swift's... Have you seen Miss Americana? Have you listened to her music? She is clearly someone with the brain of a 13-year-old in the body of a 30-year-old, 30, however old, it doesn't matter how old. The point is Taylor Swift's brain is literally like, it's one of those people you should be able to look at and just tell she is a dumb, childish racist. Because she literally acts like she even says in Miss Americana that she never aged, that once she got famous, she stayed the age she got famous, which was like 13. Which is actually more evident. So what I'm trying to say is if you're someone who would date Taylor Swift, honestly, that to me is creepy. Because why would you date someone with the brain of a 13-year-old? Matty Healy and that's another strike against Matty Healy, is that he's dating Taylor Swift. So Taylor Swift is in a dilemma where whoever she dates is a creep because they're effectively dating someone with the emotional maturity of a 13-year-old. So Taylor Swift is effectively dating Matty Healy, who is a racist, Islamophobic, anti-Semite, fascist, misogynist, pedophile maybe even? By dating Taylor Swift is basically what I'm trying to get at. So... If you listen to Taylor Swift, you frankly are already deeply entrenched in financially supporting a rigged system of stupidity. Because she has a ton of money she's made off. She literally makes Disney Channel ass music. Listening to Taylor Swift is literally like listening to like racist Disney Channel music. Is that who you want to be? Do you want to live in a society where the most popular music in history is racist Disney Channel music? Or do you want to have a punk revolution and we can listen to indie punk, power violence, hardcore, post-hardcore, post-rock, epicness, shoegaze? And by the way, the 1975... musically is better than Taylor Swift. And if the brain of Matty Healy, which is obviously rotten, is capable of making music better than Taylor Swift, then just think about what that says about Taylor Swift's brain. I'm not trying to say that Taylor Swift is responsible for the bad actions of the person she's dating, but I'm trying to say the bad actions were literally a month directly before they started dating. This is not like I started dating them, I fell in love, he did bad things, I was blinded by my love, I couldn't handle it, and I made a mistake of continuing to enable his behavior. This was like, he did bad things, like yesterday, and then she said, I want that. I'm sorry, I think she voted for Trump. I know she said in Miss Americana she didn't. I think she did. That was a very beautiful little, I want to speak out and say I don't like Trump. As if that's an achievement instead of the freaking bare minimum of any human decency is to say Trump is bad. She deserves a trophy. Oh, I'm going to say Trump is bad even though it's going to hurt my sales. I'm so brave. Shut up! You're dating Matty Healy! So I'm sick and tired of Taylor Swift. I'm sick and tired of her fans who think they know better. I'm sick and tired of all these excuses. Get my glasses on so I look serious. So that's basically the tea. So another data point why pop stinks, why Taylor Swift stinks, and why we need a punk revolution now. I don't want to keep going anymore. That's all I have to say. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please support the punk revolution. Please support the punk revolution by liking, subscribe, and share the video or whatever you're going to do. Punk revolution now! And shame on you, Taylor Swift, and shame on you, Matty Healy. Bye.